Strange Decimal on the scene, and this is my video of getting through Episode 5's Nightmare sequence without using any rewinds. That's right, I'm gonna go through that entire chapter, that entire segment, without using any rewinds whatsoever. That is gonna be easier said than done, and I've got all day. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get through it. And you guys are gonna see for yourselves what that's gonna be like. I got a few things I gotta explain, of course. So first of all, I did not turn on capture mode, as you just saw. I'm actually using a regular file. Second, I'm turning off these voices so that they don't talk over me while I'm doing commentary here. But I will turn on the voices as soon as we get started, because I will have to hear if certain dialogues from going through the maze. I'm still not a pro at this. I've actually never been a pro at this game, so, you know, I once saw a video. I saw a video once while someone sitting in Jefferson's class, or someone playing as Max sitting in Jefferson's class, and all of the character models were swapped with Jefferson. That's right, everybody was a Jefferson, and it was just that felt like it would have been a true nightmare. And can you imagine if that was the real nightmare sequence? Every one of these would be a Jefferson character model. I thought that was like pretty cool. But yeah, if I find that video again, I'll put a link in the description below, that way everyone can see. But anyway, I have collectible mode turned off, and it's because you can't click the restart button if you end up failing at that. So that means every time I fail at that, I would have had to come back to this classroom here and do all of this walking all the way to the end again, and that just would have been annoying. I'm not a pro at this, like I've already stated before, so I'm bound to make mistakes, but I am going to do this. I'm going to get through that maze section without using any rewinds whatsoever. You guys are going to see. It is doable, by the way. I know it's doable. I know it's doable because I've practiced it a few times before. This won't be my first attempt. I haven't successfully done it, though. But I have a pretty good idea of the routine that you have to follow. There is a specific routine that you have to do in order to get through this. In order to get through that maze section part. But anyway, the maze itself is actually quite small, to be honest. Especially when you're using rewinds. But when you don't have rewinds, when you don't have that edge, it suddenly feels like it's gonna be a long run, and it definitely will be for me, because I don't expect to get through it on the first try. I don't expect to do this, so oh, there's Kate there. We're gonna have to again, you're gonna have to wait till I get to the actual maze. I decided not to cut out this part of the video, though. I'm gonna leave it in. Just gonna leave it in. But the chances are, when I get to the winning one, though, when I get to the winning part of the video, that's probably gonna have its like own thing. I haven't really decided yet. I won't know until I finish it. Perhaps by the end I'll be too much enraged and to even care. I may be too frustrated to even want to continue this, but I am gonna do this, though. I will do it, and I will see through it to the end, and you are all gonna witness the power of Max Caulfield, or in this case, no power, winning with no power. So yeah. One thing I don't get about the nightmare sequence, however, is why is Warren in the nightmare sequence? And why is Samuel there? I thought only people that Max hated would be there, you know? It kind of feels like Victoria should be in that nightmare sequence. Even though you could be nice to Victoria. But then you could say the same thing about Frank. You could be nice to Frank, and Frank will become your friend, as you already know. Oh, by the way, I don't care about spoilers. Like, if you haven't played the game, then you probably should stop watching. So, anyway, it just doesn't make any sense why Warren and Samuel would be in that nightmare sequence. I figured, like, Victoria would be there, at least. Because, I mean, Warren is Max's friend. Those two, they've been friends even before this game started. It would be nice, though, if you actually had Kate there in the nightmare sequence. Put Kate in there if you let her get killed, or if she dies in Chapter 2. That would be pretty interesting to see. Then she could go on and complain about how Max killed her and everything, and it'd be... well, just kind of like what she just did in that room that you saw back there, although you couldn't hear it because I had the voices turned off. Well, speaking of which, I'm gonna have to turn the voices now. It's showtime. I'm gonna do this. Backwards talking. Yeah, that's right. Okay, it's showtime. I'm gonna go. Come on, let me through. I've got all day to do this. Now that I have the parody done.
Don't try to hide, Max. Get over here. Let me capture you.
Now that I have that parody at the beginning done. Not beginning, you know what I mean. I have the Max's Psychotic parody that I did.
Now, you have to die.
I have it up now. It's all done. That took forever to do, by the way. It took weeks for me to get it done.
The only
and that was a pretty epic dodging right there, as you just saw. That was pretty cool. Unfortunately, with this guy, I know that I'm not going to be able to go around. I'll have to wait until he comes back.
I can't believe you let that hillbilly murder me.
Again, I have had a little bit of practice doing this.
Maybe I'll wake up.
I've had a little bit of practice, so I'm not new at this, but I've never done it before. I usually get to where the bottle sequence is, and then I get spotted. It's usually Frank that gets me. I'm not gonna let him get me this time. I'm gonna get through this. I keep telling myself that, but I know I'm gonna get fucked in the ass pretty soon. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Why is Warren here?
Max, where are you?
This doesn't make any sense.
Max,
Why Warren's here?
Come out to
Yeah, screw you, Warren. Right, maybe Warren is there in case you like to be the negative part if like you decide to romance Chloe instead. Maybe that's his purpose for being here. You decide to do that. Now, going that way over there is not recommended. Samuel just takes way too long to walk around with his flashlight. It's just better to go straight.
You're a stoner, a pothead, a weed junkie.
It's better to go straight and follow David instead. Because, yeah, Samuel just takes way too long.
Kate, but I was helping her. What the hell did you do for her?
And if you try and speed through this part, then Nathan ends up spotting you instead. So you gotta wait for David to do its thing. Okay, well, now here's the part where I don't have memory. I don't have done. I'm gonna have to pretty much just take a wild guess.
Damn it, Max! Wake up!
But I know that I have to wait. I don't know how he didn't see me there. Wow. Wow. So all these cars must be full walls. You just pointed the flashlight at me, and that would have been the end. That should have been the end, but somehow I'm still alive.
Max!
Okay, I remember this. I'm not supposed to speed through this part. Or maybe I am.
Rachel looked just
Fuck.
like a zombie model in the dirt. Just bone, meat, and maggots. Oh,
Okay, I don't know if this is the right way. I'm just taking a guess here. Oh, wow. That was pretty epic. I just did it on the first try. All right. Yes. Fuck yeah. Okay, so let's get into the nightmare sequence. I didn't think that I'd do it on the first try, but that's pretty cool. Now I'm going to do it again, but this time I'm going to do it and get the bottles. So everyone can see that it's doable. It's possible. It will take longer, though, to get through the bottles, but yeah, there you go. I'll do a little bit of a walkthrough, too, of what you're supposed to do in order to get through this nightmare sequence, if anyone cares to listen. So anyway, I will be right back. Okay, we're back. Now, we're about to do this nightmare sequence, but this time I'm going to get the bottles. Now, at the beginning, there are two ways that you can go about this. The first one is you can sprint right away. Just go right past Jefferson. Don't even bother waiting. Otherwise, you got to wait for him to do his little lap around. I'm going to do the sprinting one. You saw me do the waiting of the first section, so I'm going to just sprint right past him this time. You have to go this way, though. Don't go left or you get spotted. And you have to go around that wall part immediately. Now, as for this Jefferson, you have to wait right here. There's not enough time to get to that hiding spot over there. I have tried so many times and failed, and it's just not doable. Anyway, you have to wait there at that corner. You cannot wait at the edge. If you wait at the edge, he'll spot you. Now, for this guy, yeah, you gotta wait for him to come back. There's just no way to get around him, at least not from what I found.
Maybe I'll wake up.
So there you go. There's that part done.
I did for you.
I mean, I can't believe all along that this was this easy. Well, no, it's not easy if you're still new at doing this. But I guess I've just done this so many times by now. It's only when I get to the bottle section of when I start having trouble because I haven't memorized the patterns there yet. Anyway, yeah, obviously there's no explanation needed for that. As for this, yeah, you gotta sprint by right away, or at least as soon as the flashlight's done. Keep going. Don't bother stopping. If you hesitate, then you will get spotted by Warren. So you gotta keep going. As for the principal, yeah, like I said before, don't turn right. Samuel just takes too long. Go straight. Follow David. David Matson has always helped you, or at least he's always tried to be helpful, and this is one of those things. Don't bother going for that exit, because if you do, Nathan spots you, and even if he doesn't spot you, David will. So it really is just better to follow David.
You thought I was harassing Kate, but I was helping her. What the hell did you do for her?
Now, if you get too close to those people there, if you get too close to anyone with a flashlight, you immediately get spotted, even if you're not in the light. So that's why I'm like staying like a few steps behind. Okay, now for the bottle part. Haven't gotten this memorized, but I know that you have to go for this one right away. Well, there we go. There's my first mistake. Great. It's gonna happen quite often.
Don't try to hide, Max.
Again, I'm gonna do this though. I'm gonna show you that you can get the bottles. I'm determined. I've got the power. I don't have any power. I don't need power to win this. I'm Max Caulfield. I was never supposed to have any power.
Now.
Okay, now look. Like I said before, you're not supposed to wait at the edge there. You have to wait like a one step before it. Then you gotta sneak right by Jefferson. Just make sure you don't get too close or he will spot you, even if he doesn't have the flashlight on you. Yeah, there's no way to get by this. You have to just wait, because there's just you end up standing too close if you try and walk by.
I'll be safe in the lighthouse. Maybe I'll wake up.
Yeah, that's all done.
After everything I did for you, and you accuse me.
This is probably the easiest section.
Blackwell, this is Principal Wells, and I'm here to drop the mic on Max Caulfield.
The beginning part, though, I make it look like it's I just boss right through it. Oh shit, I was just kind of hesitating that. I may have messed up the routine now. Because I took too long, I may have fucked up that routine. Because David and the principal will be out of place by the time I get there. So that is not good.
Max?
I wonder how.
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter what David and the principal want now, because I won't be there. Let's get those bottles, people. I'm gonna get those bottles.
Jefferson is coming after me.
Just watch. I'm gonna get those bottles. This is so easy. I can't believe I'm making those amateur mistakes. I did it so well the first time. Now I can't even get to the bottles. That's terrible. I can't even get to the bottles now.
Please understand, Max. The only place
I'm gonna
I can
do
be
this
myself is in the dark room.
And I am so tempted to press that rewind button. I really want to, but I have to put my finger away from it.
I can't believe you let that hillbilly
Maybe
murder
I'll be safe in the lighthouse.
I know it's doable
Maybe
without
I'll
the
wake up.
rewind. That's why I'm doing this video right now.
After everything I did for you, and you accuse me
Again, I don't understand why they didn't just put like a Victoria and a Kate version in this.
And I'm here to drop the mic on Max Caulfield.
They put everyone else that's hesitated and or got interfered with Max's life. Warren hasn't even interfered with her life at all. And for anything, he's been more helpful than hurtful. Come on, man. The ball. How about the pipe bomb that he was able to come up with on the spot? I love the time he stepped in and defended Max from Nathan. Come on. There's no reason for him to be here in this nightmare sequence. This doesn't make any sense.
Who wants to go ape?
I don't want to go ape right now. I'm gonna. Well, I want to go ape for those bottles.
Nosy little bitch.
Yeah, that's right, David. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. You're gonna have to catch me.
Max. You're a stoner. A
Hey,
pothead.
am I a bitch or a
weed
stoner?
junkie.
Make up your mind. Come on, make up your mind, man.
You thought I was harassing Kate, but I was helping her. What the hell did you do for her?
Oh yeah, I think I blamed David on this file. I don't know why I blamed him. I just kind of put it on him for the. I suppose it was just for shits and giggles.
You open, freak.
Damn it, Max!
Okay, here we go. Bottle number 1.
Oh no. Bottles.
So did you get that bottle? You have to turn
might be
around.
hell.
Immediately go back the way you came, and you cannot hesitate or Jefferson will turn around and spot you.
How can I get to heaven?
And you get to go this way, and then,
Through hell.
of course, when you get over here, you have to wait for Jefferson to turn around again.
Max,
Oh, that was close there. That was epic.
I want to share my gift with you.
Yeah, that's bottle number
These ones
2.
are too hard to find.
Now, this part is where I don't have memorized yet. I do know I have to wait, though.
I would be all over that shit. You want to take pictures?
Okay, let's see if I don't really remember where that bottle is.
Get over here.
Ah! God damn
I
it.
better rewind right now.
Fuck you. Okay, we're back with another load of dickery.
Don't try to hide, Max. Get over here. Let me capture you.
It was just one simple error. It happens to everyone. Or it wasn't an error in this
Jefferson
case.
is coming after me again. No.
You used to be so pure.
No, I did it. I'm fine.
Now, you have to die.
You don't have to worry, as I've done it. I'm gonna do it.
Please understand, Max.
I
The only place I can
he's
be
so
myself
stupid. I can't believe he actually
is
doesn't
in
hear
the
those
dark room.
footsteps. I can't believe he can't see Max like this. Or see anyone for that matter.
I can't believe you let that
Oh, this is a
Maybe
nightmare
I'll be safe
sequence.
in the
This is just
lighthouse.
nightmare. It's
Maybe I'll
not
wake
really a real thing.
After everything I did for you.
They're not
and you
real,
accuse
so
me of making our sweet
I suppose not. I suppose it doesn't have to make any sense.
Principal Wells.
I've never tried going that other direction. I never tried going right before. If I end up failing this this part, I'm gonna try and go right and see what happens, just for the hell of it.
I regret to announce that one of your fellow class
Okay, this time I'm not gonna fuck up.
Max,
Yeah,
where
that's
are
right.
you?
Warren never moves from that spot, by the way. He'll just stand there and
Come
go
out
back
to
and forth. So it's pretty easy to get by him.
Poor Samuel. Had to mop up blood all night.
Ape, ape, ape. Who wants
Yeah, this
to
is
go
kind of a test of patience here.
How can I tell Max's parents that she's nosy little
Kind of a
bitch?
test of patience because how you have to wait for the principal to do his thing. And another test of
Admit
patience.
it, Max. You're a stoner.
Knew I should
A
have given her
pothead.
scholarship.
A weed junkie.
Yeah, we get to listen to David talk about how I'm a
You
weed
thought I was
junkie and all
harassing
that.
Kate, but I was helping her. What
Come
the hell
on,
did
bro.
You, do
You haven't
for her?
tried weed in your days? You haven't done a little bit of pot in your teenage days? Come on, everyone does it nowadays.
Pony ass over here. I'm gonna cut you open, freak.
Yeah, literally every one of my high school friends did pot.
Damn it, Max!
I'm not joking.
Wake up.
It is.
Oh no. Bottles.
You could probably
This
go
might
out,
be hell.
just go outside and find somebody that has something, or
How
if they didn't
can I
have
get
pot,
to
then they'd
heaven?
have cigarettes on them.
Keep putting me through hell.
I've never been one to smoke. I just couldn't see the big deal of it. I just see smoking as a big waste of money.
Max,
I'm not trying to be negative about it. It's just I don't see the point in it.
Share my
Well, these ones are
Anyway,
too hard
back to this. I got 2 bottles now. No, I'm not gonna get spotted anymore.
Model in the dirt. Just bone, meat, and maggots. Oh, I would be all over that shit. You want to take pictures?
Let's just take this route,
share my gift with you.
as it worked so well last time.
Hey, Max.
Okay, there we go. Another bottle.
When did I get bad bottle karma?
Just because.
I'm almost done. Oh, come on, Frank. Stay over there.
Is there one more left?
Stay over there, Frank.
Oh man, you should have heard Max. That was
Please let that be the last
How does
one.
Nathan not see me again? Oh my god. I can't believe... Yes! Yes! Oh my god, that got done much quicker than I thought it was gonna be. I thought I was gonna be here all day. It only took like 5 tries or so. I am proud of that. So, anyway guys, that is the nightmare sequence without using any rewinds. I hope you enjoyed this video, as it definitely was different from the ordinary. But anyway, thanks for watching.